Hi, welcome to Integrate 2023. I'm Benjamin Page from MadisonAV and I'm the Audio Business Development Manager nationally for the company. Today I want to talk to you about some JBL products that we have that are new for this year. We'll start with our garden series or outdoor series of loudspeakers. We have the new GSF6 and the GSF3. These are a 6-inch two-way and a 3-inch two-way. They can be mounted on the wall, but they also ship with a ground spike for mounting straight into the garden. To match with those, we have some in-ground subwoofers. As you can see here, as the graphic depicts behind, they can be mounted under the ground and just the top mushroom area is sticking out of the ground, giving a very, very nice, neat look in your garden. In conjunction with those, we have the mushroom series. We have these available in a 5.5-inch and a 6.5-inch version. We also have a matching above ground subwoofer for this range too. So the subwoofer is new for this year. We have had these for some time, but that's sort of a roundup of our garden loudspeakers. New products also for the installation area. When we talk about small boardrooms and meeting spaces and classrooms, we have our sleek low profile products. In this range we have a 3-inch as well as a 4-inch two-way. So these have a built-in 10-degree down angle, so they're firing down into the space. There's no need to angle them or mount them differently on the wall. Very, very fast to deploy. To slide on bracket, you can see on the rear here we have our input panel that has a 4-pin Euro block. We also have our selector here for a 100-volt line or low impedance operation. There's a safety bolt hole there, so I can safety this back to my bracket once I install it. As you can see, very, very fast, very, very easy, very, very efficient for the installer. To match that range of products, we also have our new COL series. The COL series is a 600mm or 800mm variant. These also have a built-in 10-degree down firing angle. So from the integrator's point of view and the installer's point of view, all we have to do is mount that directly to the wall in a flat position, and it's nice and neat. It's designed to fit right beside a monitor and look seamless. These guys look like a column, but they perform like a point source loudspeaker. So we have 2 racetrack drivers inside this one and a dome tweeter. And this guy here, the COL 800, which is 800mm, we have 4 racetrack drivers and 2 dome tweeters. Once again, it ships with the brackets as standard. These are low profile wall brackets, but it also ships with a pan and tilt wall bracket, making installation easy. In conjunction with that, we have our existing column range, which is called CBT, which is constant beam width technology. These guys are available in a 50, which is 50 centimeters, a 100, which is 100 centimeters, and a 200, which is 200 centimeters. The 200 ships as 2 individual pieces which you link together. The acoustic center, or the center where all the sound exits from, is the middle of these arrays. So these guys are very, very narrow in the vertical, but extremely wide in the horizontal. They're all 150 degrees in the horizontal. The small chappy here is 20 degrees in the vertical, so it's very, very narrow, so you can get it at the right height and aim it and keep the sound off the ceiling and the floor. The 100 has a switch on the side, so I can switch it between 40 and 20 degrees in the vertical, depending on how I wish to use it in my room. When I move to the 200, it is also switchable, but it is switchable independently from the top or the bottom of the array. So what I can do there is switch the top section to very, very narrow 20 degree and the bottom section to a wider aperture, which means I can cover more of a downward firing angle with the array. From that package there, we move on to the CBT70. Now this device here, unlike the smaller ones, is a 2-way loudspeaker. We have 4 bass drivers and a whole bunch of tweeters running up the center there. So this is what we call a J array. So it sort of has a natural built-in downward firing angle already, but we can switch it once again. It is switchable between 20 degrees and 40 degrees in the vertical fashion. Bass extensions are available for this. When we add a bass extension, we increase the line length, which means we have more control of the lower mid-range for voice. So very useful in reverberant spaces. The big brother to that is the CBT 1000. The 1000 is obviously 1 meter long. It also has a bass extension, but it uses 6.5-inch bass drivers and a whole bunch of tweeters on a waveguide. There are 24 1-inch dome tweeters in there. The waveguide is 100 degrees at the top for long throw and 160 degrees at the bottom for long throw. And if you come around here, I'll show you the connectivity and the control that we can do with our array. So because our acoustic center is the middle of the array, we can change the top of the array to fire in different directions. We can have it pointing for long throw, or medium for more vertical short throw. And the bottom half of the array we can also change to be downward firing for downfill or point for long throw. There's no special DSP required to do this. It's all simply done on the side of the box. Then you put the blank panel back on and you're away to go.